everybody, I'm Phil Burns with the American Preppers Network. I'm here today to tell you about an exciting new partnership that we've put together with a great company. We get approached about these partnerships every once in a while, and we've never taken one until now. There's a few others that we're thinking about taking, but we really dig into the company and try to figure out what they're all about, make sure that they fall in line with our values, that they're producing a good quality product, and that promoting them is something that we want to do, that we want to put our name on their product and say we fully endorse this. It's not that we've had problems with the other companies that we've talked to, it's just that they haven't been something cool and unique enough that we really want to go all out and tell our audience, you need to get this. There just hasn't been something like that yet, but I'm excited to tell you about ILC Dover. ILC Dover is the company that built the spacesuit that Neil Armstrong wore when he landed on the moon. In addition to that, they also make the M40 mask, which is the mask that the military uses that we're all familiar with. That is a negative pressure mask, meaning that you have to force air in and force air out. It's a fantastic mask, but it's complicated to change the filters. It's complicated to make sure it's sealed right. You have to be shaved. You can't have any hair in the way. There's a lot of specific things that you have to do to make sure that the M40 works properly. The product that we want to tell you about today is very, very different. ILC Dover has recently made this. They have sold hundreds of thousands of them to the government, and they're partnering with us to take this to the retail market. They came to the American Preppers Network because they know that this is a product the preppers need, and they know that you're here. So we're helping them to get this out to tell you all about it. The product is called the SCape mask. It is basically this. It's literally, to use this, you put a bag over your head, but the difference is that when you take this out of its container, it turns on and it begins to blow air into the mask. You don't have to suck air in, you don't have to force air out. It gives you a full bag of air to breathe from. The air coming in is completely filtered, and all you do is slip this over your neck, and we'll do some more close-up videos of it here in a minute. But you put your head in here, this thing turns on, and you're ready to go. If you were exposed to nerve gas in an M40 mask, or before putting on an M40 mask, you would potentially vomit from the nerve gas. Once you put your mask on, there's a chance you would vomit in this mask in the M40, and you would then aspirate your vomit, and that would cause problems. You don't have that problem here. The other thing with this is you've got a full range of vision. You can see this is a see-through plastic, and you're able to see all around you at all times. This doesn't impede you, it doesn't get in the way. This sits here and just runs and fills up the bag with filtered air. The SCape mask is NIOSH rated for all virals, biologicals, and radiologicals, which means any kind of sarin gas or swine flu or whatever, any kind of radiological dust if there was a dirty bomb, it's rated to protect you from all that, just like the M40 mask. The great thing about this mask is that it's also rated for carbon monoxide. What that means is that in a house fire, you're able to don this mask and you can go through the house and get your kids and get them out without suffering from smoke inhalation. The #1 killer of people in house fires is smoke inhalation. And every single day there are people whose houses catch on fire, and you're at a much higher risk for a house fire than just about anything else. I'd have to look up the numbers. I don't know if you're more at risk for a car accident or a house fire, but house fires are definitely up there on the things that you definitely have a high risk of being exposed to. The last thing you want to do is be out in your front yard watching for your kids to make their own way out because you couldn't go back in because you're close to dying from smoke inhalation. You don't want to have to sit on your porch or on your sidewalk and wait for firemen to go in and get your kids because they have carbon monoxide filtering masks and you don't. This mask will allow you to don the mask and work through a fire. So expect to see a lot from us about the SCape mask. We're going to be promoting it continuously because this is something that we believe everybody needs to have, and we want to make sure that everybody that comes to our network finds out about it and fully understands everything that goes on with it and is able to make a completely informed decision as to whether or not they need to invest in one of these. In our opinion, you should be investing in one. Thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and we'll see you online.